Throughout our lives, we've experienced the unexplainable, from bright apparitions to dark entities, changing our perspectives on the afterlife. Now we seek answers and intend to capture evidence of paranormal existence. These are our paranormal experiences. The Empire Hotel. The Empire Hotel was built in 1901 by James Wilson and developed by Miguel Parer and Higgins for £10,000, including fittings and furnishings. It had 60 rooms, 30 being bedrooms, and it was, and still is, situated opposite the railway station. The Empire was previously known as the New Empire Hotel, and was going to be a part of a large brand of Empire Hotels across Australia. John Parer, the original owner, alongside his two other brothers, part of the Parer Bros company, which built and operated hotels, bathhouses, and cafes across Tasmania, King Island, and Victoria. However, the Empire Hotel chain was never to be, with John Parer, the licensed owner of the Empire Hotel, selling it in 1925. Within this 117-year-old hotel is the well-known staircase. It is made from Tasmanian black wood and was firstly transported to England to be crafted, before being shipped back to Queenstown in 1904 and assembled in the Empire's foyer. Queenstown. Queenstown prospered through its local mining industry during the early 20th century, which ensured the town's rapid growth. The local minefields on Mount Lyell were made up of both gold and copper. This promise of wealth brought workers and their families to labour in the Mount Lyell mines and on the railway. However, the town has waxed and waned, with threats of mine closures. It is estimated that Queenstown's population peaked in the 1940s, with around 5,000 inhabitants. By 1951, this had dropped to about 4,669, and by 2011, it was just under 2,000. So, tonight, we're going to be investigating rooms 20, 21, 22, 23, as well as room 10 and the hallway, stairs, possibly the apartment, which is room 1, and downstairs in the old sort of function room.
Yeah.
We'll take
Smoke room cellar.
sort of cellar. That's our brings on storage at the moment. So we'll take you through what's occurred throughout the hotel. Now, I think in room 20, 21, 22, 23, I haven't got any reports of anything at all at the moment, anything paranormal. However, upstairs, along the hallway, is it that way?
Yeah.
That way. Upstairs along the hallway, apparently there's a woman or a woman?
Yeah, it said to be an older woman.
Older woman who apparently roams the hallway. Just around the corner from that hallway, we have the stairs. Now, we have a picture of a lady a lady took this picture and could possibly capture the lady on the stairs section, which is right here. Now, this lady could be connected to the hallway area, again right here. So it could be the roaming lady that another lady saw or felt. Was it felt or saw?
She felt it. She said that she felt it when she walked into the building. I'm pretty sure she said that she went up and spoke to her as well and told her to stay on that side.
Yeah. So that's it possibly could be the same lady. You can see a sort of a dress, a black sort of dress, a sort of head up around here, some brown hair, possible transparent face coming back down at the hands, and some people say she's holding a baby or something like that. Although it is very hard to see because of the quality of the picture. it's not the best. It also has, we're going to try to recreate this tonight as well on the stairway, so it's one of our sort of objectives. Let's try to debunk this, and one thing we're looking at is the quality of the picture as well as how it's been taken, and it looks like, looking at the exit sign and some of the other like posts and columns, that she's possibly moved the camera as she's been taking it, resulting in like a real kind of quite crappy image, not so a great image, and possibly not blurring, but sort of it's making more of a false sort of object, like you can see around here. Like that could be just like, I don't know, a box or something, and looks like she's moved down, creating sort of this light up the exit sign, and the sort of an extension of the column, and as well as the stairs. You see this sort of black, again, it's like it's a black sort of shadow. It's sort of gone up. So she's obviously pulled the camera down while taking the photo, and it's resulted in this. Now this picture, we're going to try to debunk it again, but that's one hell of a it's one hell of an extension, or like it's quite solid. There's nothing there from the stairs alone that could make an image or a figure like that.
Yeah, and it doesn't look streaky like.
It's not streaky. Like there is some. It's still sort of quality, but yeah, you can still see the exit sign. You can still see clearly the stuff like the handles and the railing and stairs. But in order to make that figure, you'd have to put it in, like Photoshop it in or something like that. So that's interesting. So we'll be checking that one out tonight, as well as going to these other places. We have reports in room 1 as well of just eerie feelings in certain the manager's lounge room at the moment. Just some basic eerie feelings. There's a lot here to explore and experience, because the reports aren't exactly, there's not a lot of them, but there's enough to go on and see if we can get anything from it and possibly debunk stuff at the same time. So this is their entrance downstairs, where you come through the main sort of entrance, and there's the sort of famous stairway. We'll also be going into the bar area and the bistro as well, and seeing if there's anything in there. We haven't got, again, any reports of anything paranormal occurring, but we might as well check it out while we have the time and the access.
Make the most of it.
We'll make the most of it. So we're going to go on there, probably set up some cameras, take a few pictures, do some EVP sessions, maybe spirit box sessions if I keep down the volume a little bit, but we'll go check that out too. We're going to go downstairs. There's like another storage part from the sort of the old KT function sort of area downstairs. And some people have said they've seen some stuff down there or experienced some stuff down there, so we're going to go check that out too and see if we capture anything else. Heading downstairs to the staircase itself, we begin trying to debunk the photo and recreating possible circumstances in which the photo could have been taken. We did this by adjusting the shutter speed of our camera, also by shaking it violently in an attempt to create the lady on the stairs, and therefore possibly debunk the photo.
Changing it to, because sometimes depending on digital cameras, they have like half a second shutter speed.
So we're trying to replicate a kind of a similar camera. After trying numerous times to recreate the same image, we were simply unable to do so. However, we're still unable to confirm that this is something paranormal. After trying to reconstruct the image, we head down to the old catering room, which is underneath the Empire Hotel. However, we struggle to get any responses, either through EVP sessions, dowsing rod communication, or EMF detection. Only luck we have is when we accidentally set off the Empire's hotel alarms, which starts with the on-site manager. Heading upstairs, we continue investigating in the bistro and bar, but again we receive little communication. We head back to the staircase to take some more photos. This is when things started to become strange. So we can set the tripod up now. If there's anyone on the stairs, can you please show yourself? We're going to take a few photos. It'd be awesome to have you in the shot. What was it said on? Alright, we're taking the photo now. So, if you You can move around up on the stairs, go back and forth, do whatever you want, smile. That'd be great. Or if there's any woman or someone on the stairway, can you please show yourself? I think someone might have got a photo of you before, and it was a very pretty photo. Good if you can appear again for us so we can see you and then we can start talking to you. On my left, up there on one of the staircase or the pillar things is a what we call an helmet, and you can touch that if you like, and it'll let us know that you're here. You can tell us if you came with the stairs all the way from England.
Or were you from where the wood was originally farmed from?
Are you a lady in a black dress? Are you connected to the stairs somehow?
Did you have a baby that you like to wrap in white?
Sam's on the stairs. He's got a device in his hand called a K2 in it. You can pick up your energy as well. You can stand next to him or sit next to him. That'd be great.
Getting anything, Sam?
No, not really.
Can you make us feel how you feel? Can you do that? After saying those words, and not even moments later, we experience some strong emotional force on the stairs. It comes from nowhere and it hits us hard. We had no reason to be upset nor sad. Could this be the lady on the stairs, letting us know how she feels?
Do you want to trade up?
You alright? You alright? You alright?
Mm-hmm.
So what you felt like something, Drake? Because I wasn't recording anything then, so you
I
feel...
felt like I felt like I had something, like my back went all tense, and then I felt like I had like a pressure on my head. Almost like I was wearing like a veil type thing, you know, you wear like the tiara part, and like part of it came just down onto my forehead and then across my back. And it really like choked up all of a sudden. Oh.
Did the ones move at all when you were doing that?
Yeah, when I said, "Is there a lady in black?" they opened up.
If the lady in black's around here, do you think you could touch the K2 to Laura's right?
It's just this one.
If you have any sort of connection with her or anything like that, can you touch the K2? Cool, that's a big yes. That's been really plain all night, like it isn't doing anything really.
Okay, I'm going to ask that one more time, just for clarity. Was it the lady in black who tried to touch me?
Ooh, so she's around then.
Because she seems really upset. I mean,
Yeah.
Did you come with the staircase? Open for yes, closed for no.
Yes?
That's a yes. Did you have a baby?
Yes. And that's what it looked like in the photo.
Does the baby appear in white? Okay, so we have
These stairs feel funny. Like, not uncomfortable, I mean, like, makes you feel funny.
Is there a tragic story attached to the stairs?
Up and down.
Yep.
A bit of a tragic story. It's very slow.
I think the lady in black's here.
Would you be willing to reappear in another photo for us?
Thank you. If that's all right, that'd be awesome.
That we appreciate that a lot. Have you already appeared in one of our photos?
Wow, that big yes, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. See, it's the stairs. Like when I sat down, I felt like a little bit weird sitting down. Like a little bit like Laura started crying.
Does
Crying.
Yeah.
does
I just felt like something draped across her face, and I wasn't filming. I was taking photos.
Does energy attach itself to the stairs?
Maybe we can find more details about her.
Okay.
Okay, to Higgins.
No, not yet. We'll get her to try to touch it later.
It's okay. We'll do it later. Did you live in England? No, I don't think so. Were you from where the wood was farmed?
Yes.
So she's a Tassie girl that got stuck. Do you know how you died? Did you die in childbirth? Did your baby live?
How long though?
Did she live for more than 5 years after she was born? Do I cross them for no, sweetheart? Did your baby only live for 4 years after she was born? Did your husband cut down the timber for the stairs?
Yep.
Yep. Feel free to press or touch any of the boxes next to me. They will help us determine whether you're here or not, really. Do you like being in the hotel? Do you like it because you get to see lots of people?
Do they often say hello to you? Who says hello? Are these people alive? Are they? No. What's other spirits?
Do all the spirits here talk to each other? Oh, that's nice. You've got someone to talk to.
So they must come and go and then say hello to each other.
I mean, if she's stuck to the stairs, that's a good question, actually. Are you permanently attached to the stairs?
Yes. Hey Sam, do you want to take a few photos?
So you can't move around the rest of the building?
Or what? Is she the one in the hallway then?
Do you walk the hallways?
Yes.
Well, she gets bored, I mean. Are you looking for something in particular?
Was you said for
Yeah, at the moment, no flash, just burst. Do you have brown hair? Slowly.
Slowly. Do you have black hair?
That's a big yes. Do you think you could touch one of these devices? Can you touch this device right here where my hand is? Like this one right here with the green light. Do you reckon you could touch that for me?
Yep, we want you to touch that one.
Or can you just make the general area cold? Just to let us know you're here.
You can touch one of us if you feel like it.
You feeling sad?
I think she keeps playing my head. Every so often I just feel like something's touching me in the head.
Maybe ask her.
Are you trying to play with my hair?
Does it feel like someone's poking you or like playing with your hair, little
Feels
bits of
like
hair?
someone's going like, not like that, but like they're trying to pick it up like this and they're
Yeah.
not quite getting it. Do you like to play with the girls that come up here as long hair? I might try and find out more detail about her, like
Yeah.
age and stuff she was. Do you remember how old you were when you died? Okay.
Do we mind if we ask you a few questions with another device that we have with us? That,
I don't think she seems to mind. I think she actually likes the attention.
okay, I want to put it down.
It's on the ground.
So it's on the ground right now. Start it. Just on the stairway at the moment, and it is about 11:30 at night.
I'm going to ask your age again. So were you in your 20s when you passed? Yes. Were you below the age of 25? Yes. 23. 23? Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, would it be someone's asked for the manager guy? He had a doorbell.
Oh, what was the AM part?
Sure.
I'm just saying.
I
it's
can't
just
see
what
anyone.
I thought it might have been.
I see the door. I don't see anyone at the door. What was that?
Well, it sounded electrical. It sounded like something that
Like a light or something?
maybe
Could have been.
could have been. Maybe
Yeah,
someone's
it's
just
like
gone
a-
into one of the bathrooms.
That was weird.
Weird sound, but so we know she had black hair. She died in childbirth. She was 23. Were you married? Yep. Was this your first baby? Yep. Can you point to where you are, please? Just get both of them. Just
With both rods. Just point to where you are, please.
so she's behind me.
As Laura is saying, she's behind me, there's a male voice in the background. This voice seems to mimic what she is saying. This voice is neither myself or Sam, who is just down the stairs taking photos.
So she's behind me.
I'm hearing little clicky noises.
Can you just point to where you are again?
So I was like directly behind you.
Are you staring at me?
Yep.
Look at she's playing with my hair. That makes sense. You can play with my hair or lift a bit up if you like and show her that you're there. Do you have enough energy to move my hair? No.
Yes, she was.
Would you like us to give you some more energy? We have a machine that should help. Yep. It's got some machine on. Oh,
What?
well, you guys probably don't know, but when mum plays with hair and they put bobby pins in wrong, they kind of jam into the back of your head by accident. Careful when you play with my hair, that hurts. Are you trying to play with my hair now?
As Laura's feeling something playing with her hair, a strange anomaly is captured on camera, which is seemingly stroking her hair. Although we are certain that it isn't a bug, it could be possible that it is a fine dust particle caught in some very strong draft. However, normally dust isn't so erratic and can be described as a snow flurry. What the hell?
What's that even?
Did you tell me when you feel anything?
Are you touching my hand right now?
While I'm adjusting my camera hand, a strange blowing sound is captured on my camera's audio. This could be plumbing or howling wind outside. We're not entirely sure, but by memory this didn't happen.
I'd like you to pick up a piece of my hair.
It seemed as though before when I turned it on, she stopped responding, and then I turned it off and it started again. Interesting.
Are you just enjoying the energy for a minute? Can you tell us how many spirits there are in the building?
Is it between 1 and 5?
Is it 3 spirits?
So yes, 3. Do you all have your own areas of the hotel? We know that there's a man in the cellar. We know that you have stairs. Is the third spirit in this top level with all the rooms? Yeah. So is the one upstairs, do they have a particular room they like to be in? Instant.
Did you have you appeared in other people's photos of the stairway? Yeah, you have?
Very hesitant, but it's like...
Maybe we should go grab the photo and show her. That could be an idea. The photo right here, in my what I'm touching, that's you then, isn't it? In the black sort of dress. Is that you?
Yes, the photo that Stan has of you, is that of you?
Yes.
Did you appear for the old lady to make her photo better?
I think maybe she was walking by.
Yeah.
Did they accidentally capture you? Yeah.
You want to come and touch the photo and have a good look at it? Have you seen it yet?
We think it's a good photo.
You come have a look. Come up here if you like. Have a look with me.
Yeah, she's going up to go and have a look.
Is she?
Said come and have a look in the room. He's like, yeah. Are you sitting with Stan?
You are?
A bit slow, so maybe.
Oh, she's standing.
Yeah, that's what
Can
I
you
was
please point to where you are with the rod now, if you're next to me? Well, definitely.
thinking.
I just want to see if you're really around me. This device right here should pick you up. You mind if you touch it? Touch the device right here next to your photo. It's like touch it once.
I'll stop feeling scratchy. There's no pressure on my head anymore.
Yeah. So she's not standing behind you playing, she's up there with Stan.
Do you feel more comfortable standing behind people? Slowly opening up. You've been talking out loud at least some of the time.
Yes.
Taking a small break, we gather ourselves and return back to the stairway to conduct our final phase of the investigation.
Is the lady in black still here? Will the lady in black please speak to us again? Does the lady in black want to speak to us again?
REM pod's picking up something.
Is it?
Yep. The one single light's flashing.
Yeah, move it very slowly.
I don't know if it's because the REM pod. The mail's too close.
We've got some new equipment for you to have a try with. I'd really like you to focus on trying to make those move or change. Can you do that for me? Yeah.
It's actually sitting on the second top step because the one of the red lights is just solid now.
Are you making the light on that little box go red?
Yeah, stay it again.
So you have to be like here,
Yeah.
next to it, to make it go off.
Yes, that's why I thought if she was standing on the top step.
So it's picking up some sort of EMF disruption around here. Are you around here? What's going on? Yeah, it's like you have to be pretty. You have to be like here. So we'll leave it. Okay, now it's stopped completely. Even that's not setting it off.
No.
On this side, it can't pick it up as much. So it's more. We'll leave it up there. So if the lady in black's around, she can touch that if you like. That's fine. And go downstairs a bit more. With the REM pod's magnetic field being broken by an unknown cause, we attempt to communicate with the lady in black via a informal seance. However, because we're not sensitive and not trained in this area, we're unable to establish communication. Afterwards, we conduct a spirit box session. Here's the lady in black here. You can communicate through this device on the ground. So it's called a spirit box. And you should be able to speak through it wherever you're through time. Might be hard to manipulate at first, but you can do it. Right, is anyone there on the stairway with us? My name's Stan. What's your name? It's like a woman. Where are you standing? You standing behind me? What's that? Came over this side. That's some drop there. Are you to the left hand side of me? If you're there, can you say hello? Do you feel happy? Don't you know how to use this device? Do you like wandering the hallway? After a voice comes through the spirit box, the camera is touched or flicked. This is the beginning of some intense activity that would end in that night's only EMF reading. What was that? Over there. I thought it sounded like speakers over there for a second.
Sound like it came from the camera.
Yeah. Shouldn't be making any noise. Are you trying to use our bits of equipment now? Are you trying to use our bits of equipment now?
What? You're not blind. Oh wow. I just felt really weird and captured it.
So So you're trying to learn how to use our equipment then. Can you please do it again for us? Are there any workers here tonight? That's, I thought it said yep. Is that a yes? There's workers here looking for gold?
For the remainder of the investigation, nothing strange or unusual was captured.